Hi everyone, my name is Aleisha Bailey from CURINAM. Welcome to this week's Tax Tips. On today's episode, we'll be talking about a variety of things. We'll be talking about where your money goes, as well as why you should actually be paying taxes. Now let's start with NIS. We all know about pension, but there's also things such as widow's benefit, funeral benefit, as well as if someone is unemployed and they were paying over, there's also a benefit that is provided. For NHT, we have the benefit of being able to get really low interest mortgages, and we're talking about you are able to get it at 0 to 4% for up to $6.5 million. That is really great. And if you choose not to use the benefit, you can actually get a refund every 7 years. So that money is basically it's yours. If you actually get the mortgage as well, that credit that you would have gotten for 7 years can be applied to your mortgage. So either way, it's a benefit to you. Now, we talked about NIS, you can get a benefit. NHT, you get a benefit. But for education tax and income tax, the country itself benefits. Education tax is used to finance the education sector. And for income tax, well, it's basically used to finance everything else. We're talking about JDP, JCF, and anything else that the government needs, especially when it comes to infrastructure. So now that we've talked about what your money is used to do, let's talk about why you're actually paying taxes. Now you're self-employed, or you decided to register your business, or your company, or your partnership. From that point, you are required to start filing taxes. Now there's something called a TCC. TCC stands for Tax Compliance Certificate. And what it does is to confirm that you are tax compliant, that all your taxes are up to date, there is nothing outstanding, or that the government is aware that you have an agreement to pay your taxes in specific intervals. I'm sure at some point in time you have needed one. Might be to open a bank account, or to get a loan, or even to get a contract. You need that TCC. And the only way to get that TCC is actually to have filed your taxes and have had all of it paid off, or possibly have a contractual agreement with the government to pay it part-time. Either way, you need this. So your obligations have to be met. Now, we've spoken about the TCC situation, but there are other benefits or other reasons why you should actually be filing and paying your taxes. Might be you need a loan. There are some financial institutions that require you to present an income tax return to them. Now there's the legal stuff. Well, if you're not filing your taxes or you're not paying them on time, there's interest and penalty. And let's consider that the interest on unpaid amounts can go up to 20% per annum. And the penalty? Well, the penalty is about $5,000 per month when it's unpaid. And that can go up to $1 million. Besides from that, the government can actually arrest you. There is actual jail time that can happen if it is that you have been due for a prolonged time. There is court time as well. And you may be required to both serve jail time and pay the amounts that are due. So might as well get them paid. I hope you found this information useful. Tune in to our next episode where we'll talk about bookkeeping and how it is to ensure that you're paying the most appropriate amount for taxes. In the meantime, follow us on social media, or you can give us a call for expert advice. Bye!